Okay, so we're down here at our pit bike track, which is a great little mini track. It's going to be good for the EE5. It's a little bit much for the Pee-wee, and it's kind of built for the 110s. So the EE5 I think is going to be really, really good out here. So we just drove down. We were in mode 2. So we're going to go to mode 3. Mode 3 is quite a bit more zippier, but it's good to have that power out ability in the corners and stuff. Lets the wheels spin a little bit. So we're going to go to the next level. Go to 3. There we go. And I think we're good to go. So I'm going to ride the 110, kind of have some fun too. And yeah, so I just want you to get a feel for it and, you know, stand up a lot because this bike can jump a lot better, okay? So you don't want to seat bounce. That means you don't want to be sitting when you're going up the jump because that'll flick you forward, okay? So just remember when you go over the jumps, you need to be standing up. All right? Go on. All right, so you turned a few laps down here at the pit bike track, which is perfect for this bike on the EE5. What do you think? Tell us everything you think about it.
I like that it has so much power and I can clear that double.
You can clear the double?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what happens if you don't clear a double?
I'll case it.
So what you did that a few times. What do you think? What happens? How does it feel?
It feels like I'm in a cloud.
It's like you're in a cloud. It doesn't matter that you cased.
Yeah.
It didn't even make a difference, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would it feel on the Pee-wee if you cased?
Bad.
Like it feels like the bike's gonna break?
Yeah.
This bike doesn't even feel like it's bottoming out even if you case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we were on speed 3 the whole time. That's not even the fastest speed, but you feel like it's got a good amount of power, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw you were roosting around the turns and stuff, so 3's got enough power to even roost in the sandy stuff. So that must be pretty nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You got all the power that you never had now.
Yeah.
And you fell down one time, and what happened?
2 times.
So when you fall, what happens?
You just pick it back up and it's not that, it's light.
It's light and you don't have an engine to start up. But what happens with this? What happens with that red thing? Show us. Okay, so that comes off and now hit the gas. Hit the gas for us. Okay, so the bike won't go. So that's like a kill switch. So if you put it back on, now when you fall, it just doesn't automatically go again. You gotta hit the, there you go, good. Now flip the throttle forward. And there you go. That locks it in. So now it should be able to run. Okay, try it. Does it go? Yep, see? That's what you gotta do if you fall down to kind of like restart it. All right, so you got it dirty. It's looking good. So we've been going for probably like, I'd say like close to an hour, maybe 40 minutes or so on the battery. Yeah, so we have 1 bar left, so I think that's like 50 to 30%. So my battery's about going dead, but yours isn't. So do you want to keep riding until it gets dark?
Yeah.
What was that? Say that again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll pick it back up in the shop and we'll talk about it again. All right, go ahead. All right, so is there anything you want to tell like another kid that's 6 years old that has a Pee-wee or wants to get into motocross? Is there anything you'd want to tell them?
I would want to get something bigger than a Pee-wee or just move up to a next level, because this bike was my next level and I moved up because I was going to a more bigger track, and I wanted to move up because I was jumping really high. If you're jumping, you want to move up to a different bike that has more suspension.
Yeah, so basically you're riding the Pee-wee and you started going faster and faster, and then you realized that you wanted to try to clear some jumps, but the Pee-wee just couldn't do it. So basically, if you're at the level to where you feel that your Pee-wee is too slow and you can't clear the jumps like you want to, then it's time to move up to the next level. So one last question. How would you compare this to the Cobra?
It's like the same, but it's how it's not the same is that the Cobra would probably case worse, but it would be bumpier and louder, but this would be, you wouldn't even hear it.
Yeah, well, it's silent, but like, which one do you think was faster?
Definitely this one.
Definitely this one? Yeah. Well, that's crazy because it's still not even on the highest power level. So this felt just as fast as the Cobra?
It was like the same speed as the Cobra.
So it's the same speed as the 2015 Cobra Junior to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did it feel going through the turns? It looked like you were ripping through the turns pretty good.
It felt like I was on like a really soft track.
Yeah, like a rail?
Yeah.
Like you hooked into the turn and hit the gas and powered out and shot a roost?
Yeah.
That's basically what it looked like to me. So could you do that on the Cobra as easy?
No.
Because of the clutch? Because it like kind of revved up and then it caught? Like you have to go fast all the time on the Cobra, right?
But this bike I could just let idle down and then put the gas on high.
So basically, like if you wanted to do a cool down lap and just take one lap really easy and just kind of stand and just, go slow one lap, like a warm-up lap or a cool down lap, you can do it on this bike really easy, right? Like you can't go slow in the Cobra, you got to go fast.
Yeah.
On this bike, you can go slow, right?
You could go any speed.
Any speed you want, and it's not going to do anything weird, like need to keep the clutch engaged or keep the air going through the radiators. So that's kind of important too, right?
And if you're on a Pee-wee and you're way too big for the Pee-wee and you're racing, I think you should move up to this, because I'm a little, I can't really touch, but I touch on my tippy toes.
Yeah, well, we lowered the seat. That's in another video. I'm going to show you how to lower the seat in that video. So this isn't even the full height. So the kids can grow with these bikes, and you can even lower it if you want to lower the forks and the suspension. You can. There's still a lower setting that you can go to, just stock, and then I think you can buy a lowering kit that even lowers it further if you wanted to put a younger kid on it. So the speeds would definitely support putting a younger kid on it and the lowering kit. So you could probably start your kid out at like 3-4 years old, and then just keep raising the ride height and then raise the body work up until they're probably about 8 years old. So we lowered it down one setting on the body work only. We didn't lower the suspension because I don't want you to lose suspension. But if you find that it's still too tall, we can try to lower the suspension too if you want. What do you think? Do you think you want it a little bit lower?
Yeah, because I can't really touch, because my legs are like right here and I can't touch all the way down.
Yeah, I did notice that since you can't touch, if you go up on a berm or something and you need to stop, you're going to probably fall over because it's too tall, right? But yeah, so maybe we'll lower it down a little bit more for you, and then it'll probably be even more comfortable for you, right? But I think you looked really good out there even with it being tall.
And check out my other videos with go-karts.
Yep, we're going to do go-kart videos and kid kart racing, the Pee-wee 50 adventures, and now we'll start doing some, we're going to do some EE5 adventures maybe. We'll check out the tracks with this bike.
And we're going to check out our other hockey videos.
And hockey videos too?
Yeah.
All right, good. So you know what to say to everybody at the end of the video?
Make sure to subscribe and ring the belly.
Make sure to subscribe and ring the belly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell everybody thanks for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for our next one.
Make sure to be scream and watch out for and subscribe so you get a notification for the next video.
Well, all right. So, okay, say thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.